The most successful emergency departments optimize their operational capabilities by automating repetitive tasks and breaking down departmental silos so that staff can focus on events that require human intervention. Integrating the communications between departments optimizes workflow, which can decrease the cost of care. Connexall can automatically pull information from your existing systems to help you track things like patient wait times and the duration between seeing a doctor and the inpatient admitting process. In case of a delay, Connexall can send a wait time reminder to the ED nurse manager to ensure wait times are kept to a minimum. Because Connexall is vendor agnostic and device neutral, notifications can be sent to wireless or desktop phones, computers, wall boards, and email. Acknowledgement, automatic and manual escalation, and comprehensive reporting ensure that no notification is missed and staff are accountable. When the patient is admitted for assessment by the ED doctor, diagnostic tests are often required, so a transporter has to be called to take the patient to the X-ray lab. At the touch of a button, Connexall can automate the process of locating a transporter and ensure they have all the information they need. Wherever they are in the hospital, transporters can acknowledge, escalate, or call back at the touch of a button. And the unit clerk can see the status of the request in real time. After X-rays are taken, the lab requests the transporter with a simple double-click. If the transporter is busy, he can escalate the request to a backup, ensuring that the request is still dealt with. This eliminates the need to manually page an available transporter, which means less overhead noise in the ED. Once results are ready, notification is sent directly to the ED doctor, instead of waiting for him to check in with the unit clerk to see if they've arrived. When the ED physician reviews the test results and indicates to the unit clerk that a consult is required, the clerk sends notification to the consulting physician's wireless phone, office phone, and email at the same time. Sending several types of communication ensures that information is received as quickly as possible, expediting the admitting process, since the consult determines whether or not a patient is admitted for extended stay at the hospital. If a decision to admit the patient is made, Connexall ties directly into the ADT system, displaying which beds are available, which are occupied, and which are currently being turned over. One double-click of an available bed icon notifies admitting that a patient is being admitted, the unit clerk that the patient is on the way, a transporter that a patient has to be moved, and housekeeping that the ED bay is being emptied and has to be turned over. Inside the inpatient room, vital signs are monitored by a telemetry unit that, through Connexall, provides notification of critical events to nurses' wireless devices. Each notification produces a screenshot of the waveform at the time the alarm was triggered, letting nurses see what the severity of the alarm is before responding. All alarms, cancellations, and escalations are tracked and can be reported on. Connexall also integrates nurse call systems to wireless devices. Two-way communication allows the nurse to call back to the patient's room and determine their request, enabling greater mobility and flexible task management. When a patient makes a request, the bed and room information is displayed with the request notification, making it easy for the nurse to respond quickly and effectively according to the patient location and type of request. Because everything in Connexall is time-stamped and tracked, you can run reports right down to the individual staff member or room, or take a high-level look at an entire wing or the hospital as a whole. Use these reports to see problem areas, bottlenecks, and plan better processes and staff allocation. From the time a patient enters the ED right through to their time in an inpatient bed, Connexall can help you improve communications, processes, and workflow, which will increase patient satisfaction, maximize staff utilization, and decrease the cost of care. By automating processes, Connexall helps you reduce variability and enhance the performance of limited resources.